Hello everyone. Good evening. Can everyone listen to my voice? Yes, it's very clear. So thank you to our MC. So today we're talking about attractive and shapely legs. So I'm sure that a lot of people will think that will not really pay attention much to our legs health is because all of our cosmetics are all targeting our face and our our hands. So that is why we would have we will neglect our legs, and then only when we have leg problems, then we will look for it. That will look for solutions. And furthermore, some of the girls maybe will think that their legs are really thick and they want to slim down their legs, and some people's legs are really muscular and they don't know how to exercise. So actually, I'm sure that if we don't have any problem with our legs, we'll take it for granted and we'll just think of it, we're just walking in these legs, and so we won't think much about its health. But actually, our legs are the most important pillars of our body because most of our activities rely on our legs. For example, like walking, standing, running, exercising, riding the bicycle. Actually, we really need to rely a lot on our feet, on our ankles, our knees, and then that our leg muscles as a whole, actually. And that is why our legs is a really important factor, because if our legs are weak, then it cannot function properly, then it restrict our vagality, which means that it restrict how much our freedom and also restrict our day-to-day lifestyle. So actually, let me list out the most typical problems with our legs. So maybe you have thick legs, or you have cellulite. Just now the MC said that if you have thicker legs, then maybe there's cellulite, or like some conditions where some mothers, after they give birth, they'll have stretch marks and also cellulite, and also some other women who really wants to become prettier and healthier, and then they will want to lose their weight. And also there's another problem is called a varicose vein, which occurs more commonly in women. And there's also swelling and edema, which is basically like water retention. And also maybe it's because we stand too much or we sit down too much. And later on, we also have leg cramps and numbness feeling. So some of these conditions will occur because of varicose vein, which I will explain more later on. And also later on, we will also have weak and tired legs. And the reason why we have weak and tired legs is because we exerted too much. And that is why we have some problems. And that is why when we have problems, we'll start to take care of our legs. So now let's come to the very first question. So what does our legs have to do with our physical health? Okay, so actually, did you know that if our legs have problems, it usually has something to do with our blood circulatory system. If our legs are unwell, that also means that our blood circulatory system is really poor as well. So why is this so? Now let's look at these symptoms. So actually, if you think about it, if your legs don't have enough blood and it has this tingly and numbness feeling, that means that our heart pump is also not really is really poor, and also our veins is also really poor. So why is this so? It's because the heart will pump out blood and go to all throughout our body, including our legs. And after the legs receive oxygen, they will move the blood back up to our heart. So how does our blood move back to our heart? Because it's defying gravity. So that is why our veins, there is valves, and that is why it pumps and blocks the blood to go up to the heart instead of flowing back down. So now we will be exploring a lot of these symptoms. And if you have these symptoms, it doesn't mean that you will have this disease, but you might have this disease. So this disease is called PAD, which is called peripheral artery disease, which means that your artery will have a few blockage. And if you have these blockage, this is also called PAD. And so this means that your arteries are blocked, and that is why you will not have a smooth blood circulation, and they will maybe cause your legs to be lack of blood. And if there's a lack of blood cells, then our muscles will also lack the nutrition and the oxygen to make it healthy. And that is why it will cause symptoms like numbness, muscle cramps, or tired legs. And actually, if your legs swell, it means that your blood circulatory system is blocked, and your lymphatic system is also not good as well. So just now I talked about varicose veins. So now I will explain it a little bit further for you. So actually, varicose veins is related to our arteries. And so actually you can see from the picture that within our veins, there are actually valves. So the curved line in the picture, you can see the valves that help our blood to return back to our heart. As I said just now, our heart pumps blood into all parts of our bodies, so there's nutrition and oxygen everywhere. But then once our body takes in the oxygen and takes in the nutrition, it needs to bring it back up to our heart. That is right. So when it goes up, it needs the valve to move it up to block it from falling down. However, if you have varicose veins, that means that the vein become wider, and it also becomes crooked, as you can see from the picture. And that is why the blood isn't blocked, and it can flow through the valves. And when it flows through the valves, it means that the blood will fall back into your legs. So instead of going up back to your heart, it falls back down. And when that occurs, that means that will cause your legs to swell, and also cause your veins to expand, and also it will cause a positive feedback loop, which is not a good thing. And so we will have this blood, it will affect our blood circulation, and also we'll have this tingling feeling in our legs or our numbness. So that is why if we have any problems with our legs, it really has something to do with our blood circulatory system. So another thing that will affect our legs and our blood circulatory system is diabetes. So if you have diabetes, it will cause your legs to have cramps, and also you'll have tingliness, and also weak and tired legs if you're diabetic. So for this PAD disease, you won't necessarily have this disease. It's only that you have to watch this out. And then this PAD disease, it only occurs in your legs, as you can see. So now let's move on to the next question. So how does EC pants help contour our legs and also shape our body? So now that we have talked about our symptoms and also some bad impact on our legs and some symptoms that we feel in our legs, so now we'll learn about EC pants. Okay, so let's first discuss the advanced compression technology used to create EC pants. So it is a compression pants that is suitable for weight loss because the compression power is different for different parts of the legs. For example, your calves, your knees, and your thighs, all of the compression power is really different, so that it is made for the optimal contouring slimming effect. And secondly, the structure of this pants is not your average compression pants. This EC pants is has won a Good Design Award in 2015 for ergonomic design. So what does it mean for ergonomic design? It means that it has went through a lot of research for different types of bodies to aim to increase efficiency and also reduce discomfort. Reduce discomfort. So the designers of EC pants actually have more than 35 years of advanced research experience. A lot of the experts has been involved to reach the best and most efficient design. So in Malaysia, they also have won Malaysia's Health and Wellness Brand Awards in 2019. So as you can see that this product has won quite a few awards. Okay, so now we have talked about how EC pants is really amazing. So we'll talk about how does EC pants help with slimming and reducing our legs. So first, let's look at the diagram. The benefits of EC pants is that it can flatten our stomach and also tighten our hip width and also lift up our hips and also slim our big thighs. So because EC pants have powerful compression, but it doesn't bring any discomfort. So whenever you wear it, it's actually really, really soft. And it only feels like a second layer of your skin. It's high elastic and it's also really durable. So, and furthermore, because the fabric is really optimal, so it's really breathable and comfortable as well. So now let's look closely at the design and to see why it can give us a slimming effect. So actually, this EC pants is designed really smartly. So first, let's discuss how it has a really smart waistline. So as it has a widened waist width, so it can prevent the pants from biting into our waist. And so it allows your waist to breathe and it doesn't have any feeling of discomfort. So do you know the feeling when you wear really, really tight pants and then the side of the pants cut into your waist? And so it's really uncomfortable and you really want to take it off. But no, EC pants will help you solve this problem because it has a wider waistline. So you can so your waist can be compressed. However, it won't have any feeling of discomfort and it gives your waist a shape. So furthermore, it also has a 3D hip transplant where it is like a pocket at the back of your hips. And then you can push all of your fat from your thighs into the pockets in the hips. So you can have rounder hips and slimmer thighs. And it can also hold your buttocks firmly and also lift up your hips. And furthermore, the third effect is that the material of the pants is made from strong 140D polyurethane, which can help shape your thighs. And that is why it's really durable and it has this compression power. And last effect is the gradual compression power. Just like what I said, the compression power is different at every parts of our legs. The compression in our calves is higher, and then it becomes less compressed as we go up to the hips, because it can help push all of our fats and also help bring all of the blood circulation up, and also relocate adipose deposit from our ankle to our thighs. So our blood needs to go back to our heart, and that is why the compression of EC pants can help facilitate blood circulation. So now let's look at other features of EC pants. You can see that the high waist design can help us flatten our tummy and also support our waistline. You can see how in the picture is really flat, and it also has a built-in pelvic belt. So as you can see, that is really different. You can see that the fabric on the side is different in our pelvic. So our hips is really different because it can help tighten your pelvis. So because sometimes your pelvis will expand and it will cause your waist to hurt. And why it expands is because some women will give birth and it stretches it. And also some people will misstretch and then abuse their stretching exercises. And that is why your pelvis will expand and cause painfulness in your waist. So furthermore, it has this hip up, push up, lift effect. So if you are able to wear it correctly, then the benefit would be even better. And so your hip will be pushed up. So this pants is made up of 85% of nylon and 15% of polyurethane, which is the ideal fabric composition so that it is elastic and also can compress well. And it's also designed to be comfortable for everyone to use. So it has full coverage. So if the length of the pants is too long, it is fine because you can fold it upwards and it'll be pants that is made just for you. So now let's talk about how does Easy Pants have any health benefits? Does Easy Pants have any health benefits? So just now we talked about how Easy Pants fabric, but actually the fabric also includes a patented material which is called kodenshi fiber. So although this kodenshi fiber is made in Japan, it was designed and patented with Germany technology. So why is it so special about kodenshi fiber? Okay, let me tell you. It is because kodenshi fibers absorbs and then emits and then reflects back the far infrared rays back into your skin and compared to the normal nylon pants. So as you can see in the picture, there's a cycle. So basically our body temperature will increase and then it will meet the kodenshi fiber and then it will come back to our skin. And why is this so? It is because it can retain the temperature into our legs. So that is why it can retain the warmth and also make us feel more cozy inside. So actually, it has a retaining warmth effect. And actually, according to research, wearing kodenshi pants versus wearing normal nylon, you can see a clear difference between the two. So the top three rays are kodenshi, and the bottom rays are just normal nylon pants. So you can see that when we wear kodenshi for 30 minutes, you can see it's really red. So that means that our legs are warm. But then for nylon pants, it's just okay warm, it's orange. So you can see that difference. It was for kodenshi is red, and then for nylon is orange. And then after they take off the Easy Pants for 20 minutes, you can see that kodenshi pants, it still maintains at the orange level. So it can really retain the heat within our legs. However, for nylon, you can see that it returned back to the original state and there's no warmth anymore. So because it can increase our temperatures to be at a balanced state, so that is why our circulatory system will be better, and that is the difference between kodenshi and normal nylon. Okay, now let's move on to the second reason why it has health benefits. It is because it has this gradual compression power that I talked about just now. It is because of this compression power is different as you move up your legs. Your circulatory system, your blood circulation will be even better. And because our blood is moved down, and I talked about the varicose veins, how it expanded, and that is why the valve can't close, and that is why the blood will flow down. Yeah, so this Easy Pants is targeting that problem. So if it compresses your calves, then it also will compress the enlarged veins. And when it's able to compress the enlarged veins, then the valve can close and then the blood can move up to your heart. And if it does that, then our blood circulation will become really better. And also because the compression power is different at every place, that is why our calf's compression power is larger. It is 26 degrees, and our knees is 20 degrees, and up our thighs is 14. So this is the optimal compression for having health benefits and help our leg muscles push and enhance blood circulation. It helps our blood circulation and our lymphatic circulation. It can reduce varicose veins, reduce cellulite, reduce water retention, relieve heavy legs feeling, and also all of these will gradually get better. So now let's move on to the next topic. So some people might ask, if we wear compression pants, is there any evidence that if we exercise, particularly people who run, will benefit from them? Actually, there is actually a research, because EC pants is really suitable to do exercises as it's breathable, and also our daily active because it can promote our blood circulation. Actually, according to research, the compression clothing could bring benefit for runners, as they say that through compression clothing, it can improve our perception and also improve our muscles temperature. So if our perception or our muscle temperature is improved, then it can also improve our endurance performance. So what is endurance performance? It's basically our stamina, how long we can run, as this research is targeting runners. And that is why it can also reduce the time of exhaustion, reduce muscle pain, reduce damages, and also inflammation. So if our muscles get inflamed, it is really normal. So you guys have this feeling, right? The day after you exercise, your legs will feel painful. That means that your muscles are inflamed. So that is why through EC pants, through compression, not EC pants, through compression clothing, it can really help your muscles to reduce these damages and inflammation. So after you exercise, the pain in your muscles will also be healed. And also when you're exercising, your body and your legs will ache less quickly than when you aren't wearing any compression clothing. So actually our muscles become inflamed. It's just that we can't see it because it's covered with our skin. So basically the whole topic today is that you need to have a good blood circulation. And if you're able to have a good blood circulation, then you're able to give your legs enough nutrition, enough oxygen, enough blood cells to regulate its function, and so that there's no symptoms of a bad leg. And that is why you can wear EC pants before you exercise and also after you exercise to get the optimal benefit. So thank you. That is all for my sharing.
Wow, thank you to Chilyn for her sharing for our EC pants.